What would you do if someone broke into your house while you were still inside? It is one of the most terrifying thoughts imaginable, and yet so many games try to recreate it. Most just go for jump scares, but Fears to Fathom Home Alone does something a little different. It doesn't just ask what you would do. It shows you how fear makes you do the wrong thing. How a single choice, one that you swore made sense in that moment, can be the reason why you don't make it out. So tonight, we're not just playing Fears to Fathom. We're seeing what fear does to logic, and why survival isn't about being brave. Sometimes it's about just kind of being still. Kind of being a wuss. Kinda.
Finally that game though, that took forever. You guys hear that? It's like midnight. Oh heck no. Oh heck no.
This is where we're at in 2025, guys. Everything is freaking censored. It's ridiculous. I don't like it.
Hello? No, I don't have 20 billion. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. Come on.
The game starts like a Reddit no sleep post, like those stories that you used to read online like back in like 2016. Basically, we're 14 years old, our parents are gone, the house is empty for the weekend, so you know what that means.
You have a virus. You have a virus.
I meant play video games, okay? I meant play video games. Anyways, we wake up to the sound of our alarm blaring freaking loudly at us. We turn it off and we realize that it is 8 p.m. and we've slept all day, which means we're not gonna make it to the gym anymore. We overslept. We get up all groggy, we explore our room, we see that the sun is setting. Yeah, we're definitely not making it to the gym. And as we step out of our room, we get a text from our mom. No need to order anything. I already made you lasagna this morning. Check the fridge. At the same time, we get a text from our buddy Oliver, who we invited to sleep over and play Mario Kart all night. My parents are out for the night. You want to come over? We can play Mario Kart too. I'll let you know. Okay, call Josh too. I can't promise, dude. May have plans with Nat. Alright, real quick pause. Guys, don't be like Oliver here, okay? One day you're gonna be old like me and you're gonna regret all the times you weren't able to hang out with the boys and just have like innocent teenager fun, like staying up all night playing video games, just like that kind of stuff. Don't ever, make sure you enjoy that time of your life, okay?
You have a virus. You have a virus. Naughty.
I meant play video games, okay? I meant play video games. Upstairs, we also have another bedroom, which is our parents', and it's completely dark in here, like I really can't see anything. But as I look out the window, I see a person looking around. At first, he kind of looks suspicious, but then I just pass it up as some old senile guy, whatever.
That's a really nice house. Yeah, it's really nice. I like the paint.
Excuse me, everybody. He is here to meet a 14-year-old boy.
Wait, what?
Someone beat his ass.
Huh?
Oh, hell no. He's here to meet a 14-year-old boy.
Guys, I swear I'm not here to meet a 14-year-old boy. I swear, I'm not here for.
We make our way downstairs to make some of that Bob lasagna that mom had made. You know those days when you got the weekend to yourself, so mom cooked you some food, and you're gonna stay up playing Halo 3 all night. The nostalgia. But anyways, we pop the lasagna in the oven, we heat it up for a few minutes, and we carry it over to the living room because we need some YouTube with our food. And son of a bitch, this thing is freaking hot. I burned my hand. As we're eating our lasagna on the couch watching the TV, something crazy happens. Does that kind of look like there's someone up there? And all of a sudden, I get the heebie-jeebies. But before we go up there and check, we gotta finish this lasagna. This is really good. Mom's lasagna. We go upstairs, we check for somebody, we check the rooms, we even go outside, and nothing. So we decide to go back upstairs to do our homework when we get a text message from our friend Oliver, who's still apologizing to us for bailing on us. I'm sorry, Miles. I gotta see you tomorrow. Don't forget Kim, though. Chill out, dude. All good. I'll probably just go to bed after. We do our homework until midnight, and we get a few more texts from our mom, pretty much telling us not to stay up late, and she doesn't want the neighbors to complain about us. Don't stay up too late, kids. I shouldn't get to hear from Miss Paula this time. Little does mom know that Oliver is dead to me, and we go to bed and crash out. However, though, we wake up around like 1 in the morning, completely thirsty and crusty, so we head downstairs to drink some water. Like, we are completely thirsty here. Oh my god, I'm so freaking thirsty. And as we walk back upstairs to go back to bed, we get one more text from our mom. And just like that, things changed. They do a 360. I mean a 180. Things do a 180. Miles, who's at the door? You there? And this is a little pixelated. Miles got an Android and his mom's got an iPhone, but this is a little person right here, right outside her door. This game does something clever. It doesn't just test if you're brave, it tests how you think when you're scared. Because fear short circuits logic. You stop weighing outcomes, you just react. It's the fight or flight taking over and your body's unable to react. Your mind's unable to think because your body moves first. So here's the first choice. We can go downstairs, open the door, check for ourselves, and call our mom's bluff out. And if your mom took Tylenol while pregnant with you, this is probably gonna sound like a really good idea. Yeah, I don't think this is a really good idea, guys. That was a terrible idea. I'm dead. Okay, round 2. This time we checked the window beforehand, and holy crap, there's someone out there just standing there. That actually caught me so off guard that I have to double check, and yep, he's still there. Nope, I'm going upstairs. And as we head upstairs, you can feel the fear just prying into your chest. You know that whisper in your head telling you to hide? That primal instinct overriding everything logical? Well, we rush into our room, we go upstairs, and from our window, we possibly see our neighbor from across the street walking our way. And then glass breaks, my butt puckers, the doorbell rings, and I shit my pants, all in rapid succession. And that's when things get a little real. It's kind of like your brain knows something and your body doesn't. But regardless, we ignore our brain that is telling us to hide. We peek out again slowly and start going downstairs when our parents' door slowly cracks open with light pouring out, and you can kind of see a shadow of someone's hand or arm. I don't know what they're doing with this like hand gesture. But we go back into our room and mom's texts start coming at us like rapid fire. Do you hear her? It's Paul at the door. Mom, so sorry, honey. Everything's gonna be all right. And once again, we're left with another choice. Mom says that Paul is outside. Do we trust that? Do we trust our gut to just hide? Which one of these do we go with? And that's the thing with fear. It always does something weird. It kind of urges you to act, to like do something just to feel like you're in control of the situation. But that's how horror gets you. It turns your instincts basically against you. We decide to trust our body to get out of there. We go downstairs and the intruder was hiding in our parents' room. Yeah, we died. Again. Okay, we're learning here, okay guys? So fear is telling us to move, but our brain is telling us to hide. This time we hear the glass break, the door knock, and my butt still puckers. We stay in our room and we hide under the bed. And every sound feels like it's like aimed directly at us. The footsteps are creaking, they're getting louder. The whole ambience, the whole silence, the darkness, all of it is just like humming. It is a very eerie feeling. It kind of feels like we're making the wrong choice here. Anyways, mom's texts start going off, telling us the same thing as last time.
Do you hear her? It's Paul at the door. Mom, so sorry, honey. Everything's gonna be all right.
This time we stay still, and minutes stretch on. And then red and blue lights flash across the window. The police. We survived. And that's the genius of this game. You end up winning by not really reacting like you think that you should. The great thing about Fears to Fathom is that it doesn't scare you with monsters, it scares you with your own decisions. Every time that I thought that I was being smart, I really wasn't. Like opening the front door, yeah, you know, I just wanted to check after my mom texted me, but it probably wasn't the best idea. And even when I picked up the piping hot lasagna, I probably should have worn mitts as well. And the one time that I survived, I just did nothing. Like, I just hid under the bed. And that's what makes this game, like, really brilliant. Like, you don't lose because you were too slow, you were too weak. You lose because fear somehow convinces you that acting, like doing something, is a lot safer and better than just waiting. In psychology, there's actually a term for this. It's called action bias. And we all have this like hardwired in us. It's in our instincts that we have to kind of do something to feel in control. But in real life and in this game, that instinct is what got us killed. And I actually looked this up, but statistically over a third of home invasion victims are actually harmed when they confront the intruder. And most of the survivors end up just hiding. And I think that's like the uncomfortable truth that Fears to Fathom really captures. You're not tested on your courage. You're tested on like how long you can sit there in silence with your fear. Like, it is very eerie when you're playing the game. You're hearing the doorbell. You're getting the text messages from your mom. You want to leave. You want to just go downstairs and check. You want to confirm your bias, but that's ultimately what kind of gets you killed. And the game does a really good job at portraying like a break-in, like in a realistic manner. Like in the game, it happens really slow, but at the same time, it's happening really fast when you're playing, like your heart is beating. And I feel like that is kind of what it would feel like in real life. Like if you rewind the game all the way to the beginning, you see the man outside. He's kind of scouting. He's like looking around the neighborhood. He doesn't look rushed. He doesn't look scared. He just looks like he belongs there casually. It's kind of like he's testing the neighborhood, and then he just kind of walks away like he doesn't even run or anything. And later you hear and see the footsteps going up the stairs. It's kind of like in a slow and steady manner. It kind of looks like the intruder doesn't even know where he's going, almost like he's kind of trying to memorize the house, trying to memorize where the rooms are. And when you go check, there's nothing. And that's what gets under your skin. Maybe because it's nothing, or maybe because someone's already hiding, just waiting for the right moment. And that's kind of how it would happen in real life. Like we had the BTK killer. He would break into women's homes. He would hide in their closet for hours until they would go to bed before he would attack them. And then we had Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker killer. He would do the same thing. He would slip through homes, through unlocked windows. He would wait for people to go to bed, and then he would attack the husband and the wife while they were sleeping. He'd wait for the cover of night inside the victims' homes. And most recently, we even had the Idaho student murders. Investigators believe that the guy might have been hiding inside the house before the victims even got home. And these people, you know, these suspects, they didn't make noise. These attackers, they didn't like come in there barging. They didn't jump out screaming. They waited. And Fears to Fathom Home Alone again captures that exact nightmare. Not a monster chasing you, no jump scares, nothing crazy in your face, but the feeling that someone's already in your house, just watching, just listening. And I think that they capture that feeling. They capture that surrealism really well. And it's very interesting. I kind of wonder, like, how many people in real life have made the wrong call, like, in this situation, you know? Like, not because they were stupid or because they thought they were brave, but because fear kind of told them that it was the right choice to do at that time. And another crazy thought is that somewhere out there, someone is actually living fears to fathom right now. Like, their house is getting plotted and they're about to be a victim of a burglary. And that's crazy. Side note, this game is an indie game. It's made by Rail Studios, and this is actually the first episode. There's 4 total, and each episode is like a standalone story. Supposedly, they're like submitted on like real life experiences, comments that people posted, or like Reddit posts, forums. That's kind of the inspiration for all these episodes. I couldn't find the exact one for this episode, the Home Alone episode, but I'd imagine it's just based off like a generic break-in, because the way that they do it, it really blurs the line between game and almost kind of like you're playing a simulation based on like a real event. You know, it's very fascinating the way that it's done. Rail Studios did a really good job at portraying a break-in, especially when you're home, and it's like really surreal. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you made it this far, like I said, there's 4 more episodes. I'm probably going to break those down as well and, you know, just kind of play them. I haven't played them, so it'd be really fun and exciting. If you guys do like what I'm putting out, please leave a like and subscribe. It would really help me out as well. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Oh, and also, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Like, you know, I'm still kind of trying all these games out for the first time, so I would really appreciate some comments and whatever you guys think would be like a good idea.